Alright guys, on to round number 2, we're playing against Killa 14, playing a Colors, Psychic, and a Dark deck, which means Evatalk our Boater. It's time to see, can we take down the best deck in format or not, or is Evatalk our Boater just too much for us? Alright, let's see what the coin flip. I mean, obviously we want to go first. Yeah, we want to go first, and we lost coin flip. Alright. So they're going to choose to go first. And the reason why I want to go first is obviously so we can get down multiple Froakies. Because they really can't do too much turn 1 unless they have like a Max Elixir DZ combo, which could happen theoretically. But now that they have 2 turns before they get tagged, it's even easier for them to knock out a Froakie turn 1. But maybe we'll get another heads on a bubble flip. That would be amazing. But maybe they're not playing Evatalk our Boater. Maybe they're playing something else. But I mean, I imagine when you see Dark and Psychic, you're like, alright, Evatalk our Boater. It's like the best deck right now. Alright, so we get a mulligan. I wonder how many times we'll mulligan again. Now, we can take down this deck. Do not get me wrong. We can beat this. They need a ton of energies on a Greninja to one-shot it. Or a ton of energies on the Evatalk to one-shot a Greninja. We can Burst Balloon, Moonlight Slash, and the next turn Moonlight Slash it for a knockout to win the game. Or take a knockout on an Evatalk EX. So press done. We'll get a new hand up 7. Alright, so we get a Froakie. You have a good deck. Alright. So let's see what's going to happen. I haven't seen, like, I'm so used to my other account because I have the chat turned off so you can't talk at all. So Mew and an Evatal. Huh. Alright, so DCE, Lucky Helmets. This is not what I thought it was. So Letter, gonna start your deck for 2 energies. I thought it was Evatalk our Boater, but it's a Mew Evatal deck. It has Mew as in Mew EX. So pass on to our turn. We get a Splash Energy. So we're gonna Ultra Ball discard the Sycamore and Greninja to grab a Froakie. We have 1 Frogadier prize, unfortunately. So grab a Froakie, put that guy down. Burst Balloon the active, Splash Energy, Super Rod, shuffle the Greninja back into our deck, and then we're going to V-Stick for a Sycamore, discard our hand, draw 7 new cards. Alrighty. I guess we should have held on to it, but I really want to try to find a Frogadier, and we do find a Frogadier. So go for the bubble. If we flip heads, that Mew is paralyzed in its tails this time. Alright, so on to our opponent's turn. They're going to draw a card, and if they hit us, they will get popped for that 60. And Mew only has 120 HP, so it can get knocked out if we put another Burst Balloon on the active. Okay. But next turn, we're just going to put a Frogadier. We have a Water Energy. Use our Water Duplicates. We'll see a Dark Energy going to Evatal. He can retreat in a Blindwing. That's it right now. He can't do too much else. Okay. So, Enhanced Hammer. Discard a Splash Energy off the active. But we do play 4 of those, so we can have another one back. That'd be fantastic. Right now, yeah, if he taxes, he can get hit for 60. But, I mean, he can't really attack with that Mew because there's nobody to copy. Just wonder what else he's playing with his deck. Does he play Evatal EX? I don't know. What I'm playing right now is just a Frogadier, Water Duplicates, and then that's it. The next turn, Diaball for Greninja. Maybe Sycamore, trying to get another Greninja. Just pass onto our turn. Alright, so get a Greninja break. We'll get a Frogadier down. Well, Water Energy, Trainer's Mail. No, do we want Diaball right now? Sure, we'll grab a Diaball, just so we can have it in our hand to grab double Greninja next turn. And we will Water Duplicates. Alright, so we'll get down 2 Frogadier. We do have 1 prize, unfortunately, but that does happen. Alright, so Frogadier. And can our opponent take a knockout? No, that's, I don't know. It probably can. We don't have a Splash Energy in the active, so that Frogadier would not get returned into our hand. There's a Crushing Hammer. Head's going to discard energy off the active. Okay. A Dark Energy Evatal. And we will see a pass. I mean, my opponent hasn't done anything. Switches to the Evatal, and we'll see in a Blindwing for 30. But my plan is to get a Greninja out, put a Greninja out, retreat, and just pass the Froakie in the act spot. And the next turn, get down double Greninja break. So Blindwing, not going to get anything out of the discard pile. I wonder who our opponent played against round number 1. I don't know. But we'll see Blindwing not going to attach energies. Wonder why it's taking a second. Like, he literally has no energy to attach, so why would it ask, do you want to attach energies? But either way, we're gonna dive ball for for two Greninjas, retreat to Froakie, and just pass. Just while we're setting up Greninja breaks, which is fine. All right, so on our turn, we get a Fisherman. So a dive ball for a Greninja. Put that on the active. Dive ball for another Greninja. Put that on the bench. Do we Fisherman? I'm gonna Fisherman so just in a discard pile to grab a Water Energy, and then I'm gonna go for a Bubble Flip. Alright, so put an energy on this guy, retreat, and go for a bubble. These emoticons are so funny. Alright, so heads, he will get paralyzed, which is fine. Next turn we get down double Greninja break, Sycamore, and hopefully hit a bunch of Water Energies. And yeah, things are looking good for us. We get Giant Water Shark into bench Mew, knock it out of 2 turns. We can Moonlight Slash and then Moonlight Slash to win the game. Okay, so I think we're fine. I think we're going to win this game. I'm not sure what my opponent is even playing. So Lucky Helmet going to the active. Okay, another Evital coming down. And, I mean, I'm just glad it's not Evital. I mean, Evital our board. I wonder how this matchup would have played out. I'm not sure. There's a Burst Balloon, so we'll put down a Burst Balloon on this guy. Greninja break, and then we'll Sycamore, discard our hand, draw 7 new cards, and can we find some Water Energies or not? We do find some, we find a bunch actually. So retreat into this guy, we will Giant Water Shuriken, hit this bench Mew for 60. Put a Water Energy on the active, and we'll go for a Moonlight Slash for 80. Picking up the Water Energy, if they do hit us, they will get knocked out. So yes, return it back in our hand. There's 80 damage. Next time we get Giant Water Shuriken. If he attacks this guy, he will get knocked out. And then we can potentially knock this guy out too if we double Giant Water Shuriken. There's Neotel EX finally hit the field for my opponent. And he did draw 2 cards plus the 1, so that's 3. Okay. But I mean, we're looking fine. If he attacks us, he's going to get knocked out. If he attacks with this guy, he's getting knocked out as well. Both those guys do have 68 HP or less remaining. Mew can't knock us out either way. We can just like Giant Water Shuriken, knock it out. Free retreat to the other Greninja. Take a knockout with that one as well. Or do a Giant Water Shuriken with that one. Well, we can't do a Giant Water Shuriken with that one because we don't have any in our hand unless we top deck a Fisherman. Or no, VS Seeker. We've already played Fisherman. Yeah, we'll see what happens here in a second. Things are looking fine. We're just going to Giant Water Shuriken and hit this guy. If he does, he is going to attack with this guy. Wow, that is crazy. He's going to hit for 60. Get knocked out. Go down to 5 price cards. Get a Burst Balloon, okay. This is why Burst Balloon is so strong. You can set up knock us this way. So on our turn, we'll get a VS Seeker. So we're going to VS Seeker or Fishman. We are going to Giant Water Shuriken, hit the bench Mew with the Water Energy to take a knockout. Alright, so we'll go down to 3 price cards. We get a Faded Town and a VS Seeker. We will Ultra Ball, discard Stranger's Melt and Faded Town for another Greninja. We'll put that guy down. Fisherman for some Water Energies for 3. Because that's all we have in the discard pile, so 1, 2, 3. We will retreat into this guy. Giant Water Shuriken, the benched Evital EX. Put a Burst Balloon, Water Energy, and Moonlight Slash for 80 damage. And yeah, we'll do initial 80. We can win next turn. We can hit this guy for 120 for double Greninja break. And Moonlight Slash for the game. Alrighty, so it's my opponent's turn. They're going to draw a card. What's that called again? All Night Party coming out. If he does attack with the Evital again, he just gets hit for 60, and he just like automatically loses. Like, what? Alright, so taking a knockout. No, not even taking a knockout, just doing 30 damage. Burst Balloon, we'll go down to 2 prize cards. We get a Water Energy, and next turn we can double Greninja break. On our turn, we will Giant Water Shuriken the active. Put a Water Energy, and we're just Moonlight Slash for the game. And there we go. We take an easy victory. I'm not sure I'm not sure who my opponent played against round number 1, but we'll take that. There's a Frogadier coming down as the last prize card. But there's round number 2 of the Saturday tournament. Like I said before, I can't control who I play against. We just gotta hope to hit good matches. But guys, we'll see you in the third and final game of the Saturday tournament. Hopefully, we get that victory with Greninja break, and you can see why this deck is like really good and could see potential in the Dallas regionals coming up next weekend. But yeah, we'll see you in the next video here in a second.
Alright guys, I just want to give a quick shout out to our 3 sponsors, 60 Cards, Yeti Gaming, and the Pokemon Company International. Links to everything will be down below in the description. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Alrighty.